Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dejana Vorkapic and I'm certified mindfulness teacher and a meditation practitioner for 25 years with lots of experience, and I'm here to help you understand the process of meditation and how to integrate power of now in everyday living. So it's my pleasure to assist you and be of help on your way. And I really hope that this channel will help you go through it. So if you're here, you have probably read The Power of Now of Eckhart Tolle. If you didn't read the book, then I really strongly suggest that you do. And when you read the book, then you will understand what I am trying to explain here. What my teaching is based on is non-duality. Why non-duality? It is because exactly when you practice the power of now in your everyday life, then you touch something that has no substance on its own, and that is life itself. You realize that it is life itself, and you realize that this life is actually who you really are. So this is very shortly explained, very simple, simple as the truth is simple. So what I like to call this place, this state, is non-duality. There are many gurus and many teachers over the years that have been speaking about the truth, the spiritual truth, the enlightenment and the achievement of the blissful state of mind, nirvana, etc. And very few people ever touched that place, and very few people actually in reality really understood what is this about. There were a lot of frauds also in history of spirituality, if I may say like that. So be aware and be careful and take care of yourselves. Don't trust anyone. Trust your own guts and trust your heart. And that's the guidance that I can share from my own experience. So this enlightenment, I'm sorry about the noise from the outside. If you hear something, I can't do anything about it. And the message is also very important, so I'm not going to cut the video just because of the noise from the outside. It's part of the life, it's part of everything, right? So yeah, I call this place, this state of nowness, of being, as Eckhart calls it, non-duality. Because why non-duality? Because it's not dual. It's everything dual is born from this, but it is not in its nature dual. It contains everything. So you can see the dance of the beauty of different shapes and forms in your life, in everywhere around you, and even now in this moment, you can see the forms, the dance of the forms, right, of the material world. But they are all these forms that you can see, that you can hear, that you can touch, taste, smell, even dream, are part of this one everything, oneness of this being. And that's why it's called non-duality. So there are also some very old teachings about this truth that are called Advaita Vedanta, and it's Vedas, very, very old knowledge from India. I think it's written originally in Sanskrit, that's ancient language, and it's, I think, about 5,000 years old, or maybe even more. So yeah, it really talks about this truth in this similar way. So you can, even now in these days when languages are very much different, you can understand what they are saying if you're really trying to understand the truth, and if that's your passion. And my passion was to find the truth since I was a very little girl. So let's go back to meditation and the power of now. And also, yeah, something I really wanted to explain about the awakening or nirvana state or blissful state. On that subject, from my own experience, I can say that there is blissful states. There is blissful state of mind. There is blissful, in truth, really, it exists. And that's, I can tell you from my own experience, it's true, and it really does exist. So you are on the right place. Yeah. I didn't know how to put it in English. So yeah, there is a blissful state of mind. There is nirvana. There is this endless joy. But, there is but, of course, but human is not always in the blissful state of mind, and human is not always blissful, and human will never be blissful 100% all the time. That's not possible. Trust me, I have 25 years of experience in meditation, trying to achieve for, I would say, like maybe 10 years or 15 years even, this blissful state of mind. And I would practice meditation for like, I don't know, 16 hours a day, you know, and to achieve. But then I realized that it's not possible. So, and is that depressing to hear? Tell me if you think, if you feel this is depressing for you to hear, because you can write it in the comments below. I would be happy to hear from you. So yeah, there is blissful state. There is joy, eternal joy. There is eternal bliss. There is eternal nirvana here, now. It is here. It is now. And it is possible to realize that. But that doesn't mean that you as a human being will always be in this blissful state of mind, in nirvana, and in eternal joy. But you will always, when you realize this, you will always have the glimpse, even in the darkest moments of your life, even in the darkest feelings, in the darkest experiences of your life, you will have this sense of this joy that is always here. So it's unconditional God's love. I like to call it like that, or goddess love. So yeah, that's something you really need to understand, because trust me, it will save you lots of years, lots and lots of years of practice and trying to achieve, and it's pointless because it's not possible. There are also some teachers that can confirm what I'm saying. One of them is Jeff Foster. He's so, I really like this guy. I really like him. I feel so much love for that soul, for that person. He's great. I remember his beginnings, and when he started to teach and to speak, his first videos on internet that were published, I felt that there was something in this guy that was authentic, so I really followed him, and I followed him till now. I mean, I follow him. It's funny to say to